So we think it's going to be 3-5-2, Alan, don't we?
Yes, it looks that way. I mean, this formation went out of fashion for a number of years, particularly in England, but a few managers preferring to bring it back now.
El Shaarawy. He's got across to make that interception. He saw it coming. Angel Di Maria. Really strong play in the tackle. El Shaarawy. Juventus still on the ball thanks to the referee. It could have been a foul, but he chose to let them go, and they're still going. And now the shot! That's well wide. Let's have a look at a player on each side, Alan, who could influence the game today.
Well, they could. Two crowd favourites, two favourites of the managers as well, and you can understand why, given the talent they've both got.
Adjemang Badu. Aguilar. That's an easy interception because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. He's lost control. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Adjemang Badu. Here's the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Handball there, and the play is called back. Oh, well saved. And that'll be a corner.
Yeah, I think he might have seen that late as well, so good hands.
Gonna cross it. Well, he's got his fist to it. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Aguilar. Simone Verdi. Angel Di Maria. Now he's looking for support. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. And shoots! It's a penalty here. Great penalty.
To find the top left like that really just takes some nerve.
Let's see the replay now. So it's Milan with the lead. Pereira. Pereira. Foul against Milan. Referee obviously allowed them to take that quickly. Coutinho. Pereira.
If you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got caught too square to his man there. Poor.
Well, it's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. Towards El Shaarawy. Goalkeeper is there for him, and he's played it to him. Coutinho. Of course, Juventus have shown they're capable of going through a whole season unbeaten. At the moment, they are trailing here, and I do think that's a bit of a shock to the systems of some of the players who aren't used to being in this position. They've got to clear their minds and get on with the job. Of course, they can sort it out in the second half, but they've got to work harder. Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. Aguilar. Bonaventura. Well, he's had a go. Well, that was the half-time whistle. First leg of the semi-final, and a little lead to enjoy at half-time.
Yeah, they might be a little surprised, actually, because they conceded a few chances and got lucky on 1 or 2 occasions.
Great penalty. The Coppa Nazionale. It's been a good first half of the semi-final, and we'll want to see something similar in the second half. Teams really are giving it, as you would expect, absolutely everything here.
They are, and I just wonder whether tiredness will play a part as the match goes on. I'm sure we'll see plenty of substitutions.
He's got that through clever reading of the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team. Shots on here. Oh, that slipped on past the keeper, but just past the post. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
I think the substitute is ready for Juventus. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. And it will go into the middle now. Well, it didn't quite cause the problems that it looked as though it would, that cross. And now the defending team can play their way out of trouble. Bonaventura. Pereira. Coming up on EA Sports, of course, the Serie A fixture coming up for Milan. They'll be hosting Napoli.
Well, given their respective form, I think this is going to be a good game and big 3 points at stake.
Angel Di Maria. Simone Verdi. El Shaarawy. Ajimang Badu. Bonaventura. And there is some backup for him in this position. Gonna cross it. Well, they kept up the pressure, didn't they? But it's finally been stopped now. What about Juventus's next match, Alan?
Well, they're playing Cagliari in the next match in Serie A, and I think they're going to coast home.
Well, that's seen as a foul by the referee against Di Maria. In the centre of that midfield, it's such a responsibility, and he's tried to be up to those demands today, but I think the opposition have been a bit better, and he's going to be taken off now.
Yeah, he's dejected, disappointed. He put in the effort, but just couldn't really find top form in the way that we have seen him play many times this season.
Well, it wasn't a chance to really get in at goal, but it was a chance to keep the ball. They're offside.
Yeah, sometimes you do despair about the decisions that footballers make. I think his manager's feeling like that anyway.
Ajimang Badu. Angel Di Maria. Coutinho. Juventus, I think, and it's a heading chance now. Well, what a miss. That would have been the equaliser.
And he knows it too, doesn't he? Look at his expression. He'll just be praying he gets another chance to make amends.
Let's see what the ref's going to do. Very nearly from the free kick.
Don't think he could have hit that one much better.
El Shaarawy. Angel Di Maria. Di Maria! He missed it. Underachievers today, Juventus. That's surprising, and it's a testimony to the calibre of the opposition, but I think they would have expected to be pushed harder by Juventus. No wasting of time in that situation. Well, he clears the danger. And he's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Definitely a throw in there. Simone Verdi. Bonaventura. And shoots! He's made the save. There's going to be 3 minutes added on. Coutinho. Oh, in goes the cross. And there it is, late on, but it is the equaliser.
And what a header that was. I haven't seen him strike many better than that to find the top right.
we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Final whistle. It is a draw, for all that territorial advantage for one of the teams.
Yeah, I mean, they got the ball in the opposing half a lot of times, as we've seen by the stats, but I just don't think they picked out the right passes at the right time.
It's a good shot from him. He'd have hoped for a better result.
Well, when the chance came late on, he never looked like missing, tucked it away really well.
Great penalty.